Hi, thank you for watching. On today's show,
we're going to tell you about Alpine's brand new iLX 007 CarPlay radio.
Boom.
No James Bond jokes. Just stop. All right, stay tuned. So how you doing, man?
I'm okay.
You having a good
what
day?
What about you? Yeah.
Oh God, hey, life is Dean.
Life is Dean.
Life is
Dean's
Dean.
life.
Dean's life.
No.
Well, check it out. So, have you had time to play with this bad boy yet?
No, not yet.
Well, we're going to today. Hot damn, we're gonna play. But what are we playing with? As kinky as that sounds. We have in this new Alpine CarPlay radio. It's AM/FM CarPlay radio.
FM.
AM/FM. That's it. No Bluetooth. No nothing.
No
This
CD,
is.
nothing.
But you don't need Bluetooth because you have CarPlay, which we'll show you. So without further ado, let's open this bad boy up and take a look at it.
Okay.
But before,
Open it.
I almost don't want to open it.
What?
This has got to be the prettiest car audio box I've ever seen. I mean, it's almost like they modeled it after the iPhone.
Yes.
Looks like
it
opens like a jewelry box. I swear to God, I thought when I opened it, it was going to make the Mac sound, like when you turn it on, boom. But it's as you can see, it's comes with this cool little card. You get to put it in your wallet, I guess, to tell the world that you have this.
Yeah.
And then inside is the radio. This is the radio here.
Very small.
Very small. It's mechaless. We'll show you that. You have an owner's manual.
Okay.
Manual. This is an abbreviated manual, which means it's not the whole manual. Okay. So if you want the real one, go to the website, Alpine's website, and download it. There's some extra things it talks about in there that are kind of important.
Okay, so ese no es el verdadero manual. Si en realidad quieren, vayan al website de Alpine y bajen el manual.
Exactly. Comes with a trim to go around the radio.
Trim, okay.
If you feel you need that. Let me get this out of the way. And then it comes with a bag of goodies.
Yes.
It's like Halloween.
Candies.
Candies. Alright, let's open this up. Now, where's it at? Comes with a demon bag of screws, and why I said that is because Alpine didn't staple it or tape it, so every time I've opened one of these, they've fallen all over the floor, and it's just kind of like revenge on the bag of the screws, yes. I guess,
Okay.
We're just going to put him back in there.
So this is the good one.
Yeah, it's getting me back for all those other days. It comes with the harness for the backup camera, as well as the auxiliary input, okay? And the auxiliary input is... We'll talk about it later. It's one of those things. Okay. Comes with the microphone.
Micrófono.
The mount for the microphone.
Okay, oops, yeah.
Didn't need to do that.
Let's
step on it. It comes with a USB extension. It does not come with the lightning end on it. It's just a regular male and female end. So it's designed for you to plug your white in there or buy Alpine's or anyone else's lightning adapter.
Okay. So, el USB.
And it comes with a power plug.
Really? He can't do that?
Yeah, Alpine's kind of funny on their power plugs. This, like we said, does reverse camera input. Right. They use the orange wire with a white stripe for reverse, unlike everyone else that uses orange with a white stripe for illumination. It is not illumination, it is a backup wire. So if you're DIYing one of these, don't hook that up as illumination.
Okay, so en realidad Alpine decidió poner el orange, el naranja con blanco para la reversa, so cuidado, no se vayan a confundir con lo de la iluminación, así que...
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, instead of unbagging this one, since we've been playing with it for about a week now, we already got one out, and we're going to show you this one.
Show me.
Show you. Okay. There we go. Alright, so this is the back of the unit. This is the side of the unit. Why do I want to show you the side of the unit? Is because we just so happen to have a conventional doubled-in radio.
Doubled-in.
Of whatever make. And if we put the two together, you can see how much smaller that thing is. Okay, so this is what we mean by mechaless. It has no CD transport or DVD transport or any transport of any kind.
Yeah.
So if you got one of them tight BMW dashes, this thing is calling your name. Unless you're a Samsung user, in which case it's not. Okay, so, no offense against Samsung. We love them too. It's just, whatever. They didn't come out with CarPlay. Next year they'll have something. We'll have this video. You get my point. All right, so this is the back of the radio. It's got 6-channel, 2-volt preamp outputs.
Ok, so este tiene 6 salidas de RCA de 2 voltios.
This little white guy right here is where the backup camera and auxiliary plug in.
This white guy. No.
This white guy. This white guy right here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, ese tiene la entrada para la reversa.
La 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 la.
La 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 la.
All right. USB goes right here. That's for obviously the CarPlay.
Ok, so para el micrófono y por supuesto para las funciones del volante.
Yep. And it's got steering wheel controls as well as the microphone input.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Exactly. Not a lot to talk about, but hey, that's kind of cool. And of course an antenna adapter, because it is after all an AM/FM radio.
You need it, yeah.
So we're gonna spin this sucker around, power it up, and we're gonna tell you all about it. How exciting is that? So what Alpine has done here is they've given us a 7-inch capacitive touch LCD backlit touchscreen.
Ok, so este tiene una pantalla de 7 pulgadas, pantalla táctil.
Really?
Yeah.
If you'll notice here in the front, you've got basically a volume up and down, a Siri button, as well as the main menu, and then track back and forth. The 3 icons you have to choose from is your tuner, your CarPlay, your auxiliary, and your camera. We'll take them in reverse order. We'll start with the backup camera.
Okay.
The backup camera you can either have, we'll go ahead and touch it. Okay, you can have the little cones on there. You can have it come on as soon as you put it in reverse. That's entirely up to you. Obviously, you probably want to. I mean, you know, whatever.
Yeah, everybody wants it.
Yeah. And then you just hit the home button again. That's so that you can have it either with reverse, or if you're just backing up, pulling forward, backing up, and you just want it on all the time, you can use it as a source. The second one over here we got is the auxiliary. Now, the reason why we had said you'd want to go and download the owner's manual is because in there, they give you the pin configuration for the auxiliary. It takes a 4-pin or a 3-pin. 3-pin's fine if you just want to do audio. But it will do video. However, it doesn't use a conventional 4-pin. You have to rewire it, kind of make your own, so to speak, to get it to work. But then once you do, there's all kinds of neat things you can do with it to get video into the unit, such as a DVD player or a little piece we're going to show you later, which allows you to do it over Wi-Fi.
Ok, so este tiene su propio cable de auxiliar, que en realidad puedes utilizar el de 3 pines o 4, cualquiera de los dos, pero ahora sí que tienes que hacer el tuyo. So, tendremos otro video de eso para que ustedes vean.
So is the word in Spanish too?
Yeah.
Is that like
No.
It's
Yeah.
like just in Spanish.
Yeah.
So okay. All right. Now we're gonna skip over CarPlay and we're gonna go right to the radio. You're saying, oh, why are we skipping it? Well, because it's really the whole point of the radio. So no one's gonna care about the radio at the end. All right. So we'll go to the radio. Now, if you don't have your phone plugged in, this is really all this is an AM/FM radio.
Okay.
It's gonna have, you know, radio stuff, track back and forth, you know.
Just
I don't
regular
know.
radio.
Just regular radio. I mean,
Okay.
whoopity-doo. You guys get the idea. Everyone's used an AM/FM radio before. Now, CarPlay. To do CarPlay, you need the cable, lightning cable. This just happens to be an iSimple cable. They're 6 feet long and they're rather convenient and semi-reasonable. Plug in your iPhone, wake it up, which we'll just type in the password. It'll say CarPlay.
Okay.
And then this bad boy will appear like this. And as you can see here, there's a lot of stuff going on. And if you'll notice down here in the bottom, there's a second page. Right now, the only thing it'll do is music apps. And there's certain music apps that it'll do and certain ones it won't do. We just keep downloading music apps and waiting to see when they pop up. And which ones work, which ones doesn't. Oddly enough, no Pandora.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll come, but for right now, no Pandora. Now, you could play Pandora from your phone and have it play on this, but there's no app for it.
No icon.
No icon.
Yeah.
Very peculiar. However, if you come over here, podcast, radio, Spotify, Stitcher, and then, of course, iHeartRadio, CBS Radio. I think there's one or two more that we haven't downloaded, but we try to keep up with it as much as possible.
Right.
Now, CarPlay, if you haven't seen a video on CarPlay, CarPlay is basically going to do what your phone does. If you hit phone, It's going to launch Siri.
With whom would you like to speak?
Fernando Lopez.
Calling Fernando Lopez.
As you can see, it's that simple. If, we'll just end that. And that. And then you have your phone book right here. Oh, we don't want to go. No, we're not going to call him right now. Alright, we'll hit the home button. Music. If you go to music, if you notice here across the top, any iPhone person will know, or iPod user for that much. These are the icons that represent the ones that are on your phone. So you have your iTunes Radio. You get it, playlists, artists, and more.
Sounds.
So if we go to playlists, we can scroll up through, tap on one of those bad boys, we'll pick a song. And what CarPlay likes to do is give you really big buttons and a very dim artwork in the back so that it optimizes it for driving. How exciting. I know, right? You can create a playlist, repeat off. You know, basically all the things you can do on your phone right now. We'll hit home. The other cool thing is maps. It will move over the maps from your phone to the unit, so you get navigation, as long as you have cellular. If you hit destination, it'll show you all the places you've been. Apparently I've been a lot of places, didn't know about. It'll start a route. She'll chime in and talk if you hit start.
Starting route to 2795 Golf 2 Bay Boulevard. Head east on Golf 2 Bay Boulevard. Then the destination is on your right.
Awesome. She'll talk over the music as well as the radio. Makes life real easy. You can use Siri Eyes Free to go somewhere. So if we hit destination again and we hit that, she'll launch Siri.
Where would you like to go?
If you don't want to use Siri, a keyboard will pop up, and then you could just type in old school style. Or
I don't like it.
if you actually want to get there, because Siri's being kind of a funny little person that day.
What?
Yeah, Siri is at 100%? I don't know what you're talking about. Alright. Yeah, he said Oh, I should have said so. Messaging. Messaging is there again, Siri Eyes Free, so if you tap it, it'll come up.
Text.
You can bypass all that and pick someone specific. And if you get a text message, a gray bar appears across the top, and you tap it, she'll read it to you, you can reply to it. It's Siri Eyes Free, it's pretty cool. Alright, so, for all of you that want to know more about CarPlay, we've got videos on it. They're all over the place. Check it out. Now, a couple other features this thing has. We'll go back to the radio here for a second. Over here you see the little gear with a speaker. That's going to get you into the tone control. Now, this thing is going to have a high-pass, low-pass crossover.
So este tiene alto y bajo, crossover.
It's going to have an EQ.
Tiene
with
ecualizador.
7 bands?
Tiene 7 bandas de ecualizador.
Yeah, 7 bands. If you don't, you got your iPhone hooked up to it. The easiest thing to do to work this bad boy is just go to your, hold on, it's called Tune It.
Yep.
And we have a whole video on how to work this on this, but it's done right here on the phone, as well as you can go through and, oh, we gotta turn that off. You go here, it's all right here. Subwoofer level, subwoofer on, SQ, media expander. One thing that isn't on there is the media expander. They have a new feature just for this radio that's cool in the media expander. Media expander basically helps in compressed audio, makes it sound better. It's kind of like an EQ, easy way to describe it, or a really kick-ass loudness control.
Loudness control.
Yeah, but you can choose. So like on FM, you can have a different one, CarPlay and the auxiliary. You can pick whichever one you want. Obviously a movie one, that's kind of neat. There's your EQ, and then of course you can turn all that crap off. So pretty cool.
Ok, so este tiene tiempo de alineación, su crossover prácticamente. Lo que tú puedes hacer en tu teléfono lo puedes hacer aquí. So,
Telefono.
mi teléfono.
El teléfono. Okay, so I think that pretty much covers it. I mean, it doesn't have a ton of features because it's a CarPlay radio. It's really only made to do CarPlay. You know, if you got an iPhone, this is pretty nice to have. Now, like I said, you're going, well, dude, I got all these videos. I got music videos. I got movies. It's a 7-inch screen. What do I do? Well, what you want to do is tune into our next video we're going to have up on... Show me that little piece right there. I know we normally don't do this, but in this case we're going to because this has no video input of love. So we have this guy, and you're saying, what is this guy? Well, check it out. It's going to be under Wi-Fi video.
Yes.
And that'll be pretty neat.
Okay.
Got anything else?
I need some...
Say goodbye.
Okay, so gracias por vernos. Recuerden, we do this twice a week.
We do it on Mondays and Thursdays.
Yep. And find us on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. Thanks for watching, everyone. We hope you like this new piece.
Yep.
I said, I didn't say I said that time. So it's like
Yeah,
bye.
bye.
Bye.